Yo guys, what's going on? Tyler back with a brand new video today. Before we get into it, I want you guys to drop a like and subscribe. Really helps out. We're very close to 500 subscribers. Today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 YouTube basketball list. I guess this trend is back. I see a lot of people doing it, and I've heard a little bit about it. I don't really have like one solid disagreement on it from what I've heard. I haven't actually had a chance to watch the whole video, so we're going to get into that now.
Let's get opinion. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't agree with this list entirely. You know, some of the people that are missing, Zach can hoop.
Okay. After looking at the comments in my last video, I realized I needed to make a part 2. I should have made it clear from the start that the list I made was more of a YouTuber hooper list and not just purely hoopers.
What defines them as hooper? I don't want to, you know, we're not going to interrupt it too much, but what defines these people as hoopers versus YouTube hoopers?
For this list, we're going to be excluding Bone Collector, The Professor, T-Jazz, and Marcellus due to the fact that they fall in more of an entertainment type of street ball category than most of these guys. Remember to keep in mind that this list is made off who the best one-on-one player would be, not who would be the best in the game. So, enough of that, and let's get into the video. Starting off the list at number 10, we got Cash Nasty. Cash, like I mentioned in my last video, prides himself on his defense and hustle. Cash is an 86 overall with A- finishing, B- mid-range, C 3-point, A+ defense, A+ strength, B speed, B+ rebounds, and C+ handles. He has hybrid comparisons of Pat Bev on the defensive end and Westbrook's shooting tendencies on the offensive side. Cash is bigger than most people and more physical, so I gave him Hall of Fame Intimidator. Cash absolutely deserves Hall of Fame Clams and Hall of Fame Tireless Offender for his impressive defense throughout the games. Cash is last on our list, but is well deserving of making the list itself. Like I mentioned in my previous video, Cash's favorite spots on the court to score on are at the top of the key, the free throw, and the left-hand layup. If you're playing Cash Nasty and you know that's where you can shoot, and you just lock that down, Cash is most likely losing, and that's why I have him at number 10, since he's really only efficient at those spots. Zach TTG is who we have at number 9. Zach is a good...
I'm going to assume Zach wasn't in the last list purely because they mentioned Zach not being in the last list. But Zach, I think I heard that maybe he played like 1 year in either D3 or D2 college.
All-around player.
So I'm sure he's solid.
He's quick with his jab step and loves his pull-up jumpers. I give Zach an 88 overall with A finishing, A- mid-range, B+ 3-point, B defense, A- strength, B speed, B+ rebounds, and B handles. Zach's signature jab step
number 9
makes him
overall
closely alike to Carmelo Anthony
overall.
in that sense, and both of them liking their pull-up jumpers as well. I give Zach Hall of Fame quick first step for his jab step. Zach is also fairly athletic when going to the rim, so I gave him Hall of Fame athletic finisher, and gave him Hall of Fame deadeye for his tough mid-range shots. Zach is one of the best in 2-hype and one of the best in the community, so it makes sense for him to make this list. We got jesserthelazer at number 8. Before we start commenting on why Jesser is so low, everyone after this is on another level. Sure, I could see Jesser winning on a good day, but for the most part, I have him at number 8. Jesser's at 89 overall with A finishing, A+ mid-range, A- 3-point, B- defense, B strength, C+ speed, A- rebounds, and B+ handles. Jesser and Luka kind of have the same physique and kind of play alike with their setback jumpers and their ability to make space on the court. For that reason, I also gave Jesser Hall of Fame Space Creator. Jesser can shoot well beyond the arc, so I gave him Hall of Fame Range Extender, and Jesser loves his post fades, so I gave him Hall of Fame Deep Fades. I think it's still pretty impressive for Jesser to make this list, having played very few 1v1s recently, but Jesser's downfall is him getting lazy on defense and not trying. Sure, when Jesser tries, he's way better. Most of the time, he's not trying, so for that, I have him at number 8. Jesser's favorite spots are in the corner, the paint, and anywhere beyond the arc. Coming in at number 7, we got Duke Dennis. Duke is cold on the court and could be anyone depending on the day. Duke loves his mid-range shots,
I haven't watched a whole lot of Duke Dennis.
Finishing at the rim. Duke is our first 90 overall on our list with A finishing, A mid-range, A- 3-point, A+ defense, A strength, B- speed, A- rebounds, and B handles. Duke also plays like Carmelo, loving his pull-up jumpers and tough contested shots. Duke on the other end, however, could give you clams and good defense for whenever you need, so I give him Hall of Fame clams. Duke could usually finish at the rim with ease using his body and weight, so I gave him relentless finisher. And we all know Duke loves his contested deep range shots, so I gave him deep range deadeye. It was tough putting Duke at number 7, considering the talent that we have on this list, but this list was hard to make, and I could really see anyone from here on out being the best on a given day. Tanner Morgan is number 6 on our list. Being 6'10", Tanner is almost impossible to stop on the post. Playing 3 years of
Now, I'm assuming LSK is going to be on this list. I would love to see a one-on-one LSK versus Timo because Tanner Morgan's like 6'9". I think LSK is 6'9" or 6'10". So I think it very interesting matchup to say the least.
To basketball, Timo is well-rounded. He's a 91 overall with A+ finishing, A+ mid-range, B- 3-point, A+ defense, A+ strength, C+ speed, A+ rebounds, and C+ handles. Well, obviously he isn't as good as AD or as big as him. He does play like AD in the post. It's almost impossible to score on Timo, so I give him Hall of Fame rim protector, and he loves his hooks, so I give him Hall of Fame deep hooks. Timo's go-to shot is a fadeaway near the baseline, so I give him Hall of Fame deep fades. If you can't guard Timo even a little bit until you get possession, it's over. If he gets a ball, he's going to score a ton. So for that, I got Timo at number 6. At the next spot, we have
Trey Good.
Trey has a...
This is interesting because we haven't seen Trey hoop in months. I mean, like, there was a video a little while ago of him, like, getting back in the gym, maybe a couple weeks ago, but we really haven't seen Trey Good hoop like that. Though I'm sure not much is lost. I used to watch Kick Genius all the time, and I'm almost positive nothing changed.
Nasty jumper and probably has the best moving shot in the community. Trey could dunk and is a fairly good defender. Trey is a 92 overall with A finishing, A+ mid-range, A+ 3-point, B+ defense, B+ strength, A- speed, B+ rebounds, and D+ handles. I watch Trey play, I think of prime J.R. Smith on the Nuggets with his leaner, and we know Trey could hit those moving shots. I give Trey Hall of Fame range extender, no explanation needed. Hall of Fame difficult shots for his leaners and moving shots, and Hall of Fame clutch shooter. I could also see Trey being higher on this list, but again, this list is hard to make with everyone being so talented. So if you have feedback or a different opinion, please leave them down in the comments below. Going more into the top 5, we have Jay Jones. Jones is a quick guard with pretty good defense and a consistent jumper. Jay could come back from a game down 10, so don't ever count him out. Jay Jones is a 93 overall with A+ finishing, A+ mid-range, A 3-point, B+ defense, A strength, A speed, B+.
I think that's more of a hair comparison than anything else.
Jones reminds me a lot like Jimmy Butler with his effort on the defensive end and his shot selection on the offensive end. You gotta make sure you tip the ball when he shoots it, or else it's most likely going in. So I gave him Hall of Fame deep range Jedi for that. I feel like the more he shoots, the more he gets used to his shot, so I gave him volume shooter for that. I also gave him Hall of Fame quick shot because he's quick with the jumper and very hard to stop. I think everyone would like to see Jay Jones 1v1 more people in the community, as he's a good player and would be fun to watch. In the top 3, we have AJ. AJ is a 6'5" offensive beast and is very efficient on the court. AJ is a 94 overall with A+ finishing, A+ mid-range, A+ 3-point, B+ defense, B strength, B+ speed,
LSK's
A
in there,
rebounds,
and
B+ handles. AJ sort of has the same mannerisms and shot selection as Larry Bird.
It
was
I
tough
know
to
LSK
compare
is
to
probably
an NBA
top
player,
2,
but I think
but
Larry
who's
Bird was
above
spot
AJ?
on with his consistent threes and his basketball
no, like,
IQ.
pros.
AJ could dunk, so I gave him Hall of Fame contact finisher. He makes tough shots, so there's Hall of Fame difficult shots, and he can shoot well beyond the arc as well, so I give him Hall of Fame limitless range. I see very few people beating AJ, and that's next to. At the 2 spot, we got Solomonati.
Okay.
Sol was crazy good in high school and could still pretty much beat anyone he wants today. Solomonati doesn't upload much, but his skill is undeniably good. Solomonati is a 95 overall with A+ finishing, A+ mid-range, A+ 3-point, A defense.
So's like 6'5" or 6'6", and he averaged like 15-16 points in high school. He was actually a beast. But I can actually see this, so I'm going to assume LSK is number 1. I do have one beef with this, and that's Devontae Friga. He's got about 150k subs on YouTube, but that's definitely big enough for people to know about him and hooping, because they're like, I don't know, it's just there's enough people.
A- rank, B+ speed,
there's enough
A
people
rebounds,
following him.
B+
He has
handles.
enough videos close to 1 million views to be on this
and has
list.
great defense.
And
so I give him an
50
NBA
now.
resemblance to
Should be
Kawhi
on here
Leonard.
for sure.
Not only can he shoot, but he can shoot pretty far, so I gave him Hall of Fame range extender. Solomonati could take that contact
jumper.
and going in for a
I think
dunk,
it's a little
so
slow, but I
contact
think that's
finisher
what
and Hall of Fame
he gives himself enough space to
and he's very persistent on
it.
defense, so I give him Hall of Fame clamps. I really want to watch Solomonati play more 1v1 videos and basketball in general, as I'm sure everyone else would like to watch him too. And still at the number 1 spot, we have Christopher London. LSK is about 6'10" and is probably the best baller in the community. LSK can shoot from range, score in the post, score in the fast break, or in the mid-range, it doesn't matter. LSK is a 96 overall with A+ finishing, A mid-range, A 3-point, A defense, A- strength, C+ speed, A+ rebounds, and B handles. He plays a lot like Porzingis with their stature and kind of lengthy size. LSK isn't really built like that, but his height makes it easy for him to bag people down on the post. He has Hall of Fame rim protector because he can stop any ball coming his way, Hall of Fame range extender because he's known for shooting way beyond the arc, and his half-court shots are impressive too. And he has Hall of Fame contact finisher because we know he could dunk it over anyone. No one really wants to play LSK one-on-one since the height difference is so major, but I'd like to see LSK play more with a variety of people outside the 2 hype house. Thanks for watching my list. If you guys have your...
Alright. So, pretty straightforward list. I have the beef with the Devontae Friga. I didn't see. I mean, he did say Marcellus Howard is going to be excluded. Fillets excluded. T-Jazz, Professor. It looks like Chris Staples is out of there. Caleb Nash Feemster is also pretty solid. Randall Twins. But my biggest issue is honestly Devontae Friga. I feel like he should definitely be on this list. At minimum, top 6, top 7. And definitely kind of push some of those guys out. Down the bottom, but that's not me saying like I can't beat any of these guys on this list. These are 10 solid mothers that I wouldn't ever. I don't think I could hoop against some of these guys. But you know what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys want me to put together my top 10 list, because I think it'd look a little bit different than this list right now. So leave a comment down below if you guys want to see that. Let me see if there's anything you think should be changed. Subscribe if y'all new. Peace out.